Let's quickly do an in-depth review of ActiveCampaign, and this is an important video you need to watch before you buy anything from ActiveCampaign. So let me first start with the overview. So ActiveCampaign is a complete email marketing tool with advanced capability when it comes to automation. Okay, so if you want to access pro features such as the inbuilt CRM, lead scoring, landing pages, and SMS sending, you'll need to purchase their sales plan or a bundle, which is really a combo of their sales and marketing plans. And so their features might seem too powerful for those who only want to send simple newsletters or emails. Okay. And so when you think about ActiveCampaign, I want you to think about marketing automation. This is really important. Marketing automation. And so aside from auto responders, which can be based on myriad conditions, you can automate list and contact management as well as deals if you decide to use their CRM softwares. Okay. And so the deal system, in other words, in the sales pipeline, this system also allows you to add notes to contacts, set up appointments, send direct messages to them, and much more. What we love about ActiveCampaigns when it comes to their features is simplicity, granularity, and also scalability. So no matter the size of your operation, no matter the size of your business, you have access to those three features. And granularity is really important. In terms of really niching down on the specific customer segmentation strategy you want to have. Okay. And their conversations feature is another ones to note. So you can use that feature to send targeted messages straight to your website visitors in order to optimize the overall customer experience, and also create a kind of sales funnel to help you convert more visitors. So it's really important. That's what I was talking about when I mentioned scalability. I mentioned flexibility. Okay. So having all your information and activity in one place means that you can quickly get a holistic view of how your sales and marketing efforts are performing. Okay. Not having to use a number of providers for your various digital marketing efforts will also potentially save you money. And this is really important, especially if you are working in a team. Okay. If you have a collaborative environment, for example, where you don't have only one team, one sales team, but you have a constellation of stakeholders, including sales teams, including marketing staff, including R&D staff and customer service, having this sort of centrality in the data management can be really helpful. Okay. And so what we love here is that ActiveCampaign is happy to actually, they have about 200,000 clients, okay, and they actually automate everything. We love the fact that their automation tools, they're constantly kicking ass. They're constantly innovating. They're constantly adding beta versions and switching to full-fledged versions. So we love that a lot. So ActiveCampaign is a really, really great tool when it comes to email automation. Okay. Now, having said that, let's talk about the pros and cons. Nobody is perfect. No software is perfect. So you're going to have, some quirks here and there. So, by the way, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. And we love having this kind of conversation about important topics such as ActiveCampaign every now and then. So let me talk to you about the pros of this software tool. So pros. Extremely powerful automation. So one of the best marketing automation tools out there. So this key features of ActiveCampaign is not only extremely powerful, but also very easy to use. So by choosing their bundle plan, you can combine all the channels that can be used within automation. So you have marketing campaigns, you have sales follow-ups, you have text and more. Okay. And this features makes it a great software tool. You also have great deliverability. So and when we tested deliverability for deliverability rates for email marketing software tools, ActiveCampaigns proved to be one of the best tools in getting emails delivered. In fact, they came first in our latest tests. Okay. You also have free migrations. So if you're coming from a different email marketing software, ActiveCampaign offers to do the account migration for free. But the only thing is that you might have a steeper learning curve. But this is actually, this might be considered a con, like a drawback, if you are after a quick and simple email solution. There are simpler email newsletter services out there, so you may want to look elsewhere if this is all you need. Okay, so we'll have to put this in the cons, in the drawback section though. So when we talk about pros, you only have three. You have extremely powerful automation, you have great deliverability, and you have free migration. What about the cons? You have the steeper learning curve that I just spoke about. Okay, so really, you're gonna have to spend some time from the get-go, at least when it comes to understanding how the software works. Okay, and there is no free plan. So unfortunately, there's no free plan available. So only a free trial plan. So if you're looking for a simple tool, just check out cheaper alternatives such as MailerLite, for example, okay, or MailChimp. And the thing here also is that you can actually preview how your newsletter looks on various email clients. However, this is charged at $1 per test per client, and you'll need to purchase a pack of 5. And they also charge for client preview, so you can preview. Again, the preview is not really what really is a little. I would say. It's not inflexible. It's not really flexible. The problem here is that if you want to test their products, if you want to test their features, the fact that you have to pay for it is a problem for us. Okay, so when it comes to the cons, you have two things here. You have a steeper learning curve, no free plan, and the fact that they charge for client preview. What about suitability? Let's talk about suitability. So when we talk about suitability, by the way, I want to quickly remind you to this topic. We're doing an in-depth review of ActiveCampaign here, okay? And so suitability, it's the question is ActiveCampaign the right newsletter service, email marketing software for you? Well, in our view, if you are serious about marketing automation, you will love ActiveCampaign. Okay, because it is really it is hands down the most powerful automation tool that's out there, allowing you to set up virtually any automation you can think of, trigger campaigns, sales follow-ups, automated segmentation, dynamic email content, and so on and so forth. You can now automatically send one-to-one sales emails via your own inbox. Just fantastic. If you need an integrated sales and marketing platform for your business, ActiveCampaign might be the one for you, because on ActiveCampaign's sale and or bundle plan, their built-in CRM seamlessly links to all your email marketing data, allowing sales teams to act quickly. Okay, features like lead scoring and social data can also help you to streamline your sales follow-up processes. And if you need a tool that performs multi-channel marketing, then ActiveCampaign could be the right tool for you. Could be really suitable for your business, because apart from sending emails, ActiveCampaign also allows you to set up landing pages, send SMS and personalized conversations to website visitors, set up chatbots automation, and even manage how Facebook ads are displayed to contacts. This is really great. It is a great solution if you like to be able to centralize a good chunk of your marketing and give your customers a better all-around experience. Okay, although marketing and sales tools have been divided, you can still purchase this together as a bundle. What about, so really, ActiveCampaign is not recommended for you if you need a low-maintenance, beginner-friendly tool. Okay, because ActiveCampaign is really, I've said this before, it is an advanced tool, and getting familiarized with it takes a lot more work than other tools. Not to mention the regular maintenance you'll need to set up, monitor, and optimize email campaigns for. If you only need simple automation, you really don't need ActiveCampaign. Let's say if you only want to set up basic email sequences, for example, a welcome campaign, we really would recommend more budget-friendly options like MailerLite, which is far easier to use and more affordable. Otherwise, you'll be paying for a ton of extras and complexity that you simply do not need. Okay, and if you're not sure what kind of email marketing campaign you need, don't go with ActiveCampaign, because there is no free plan, and with a trial period of just 14 days, they don't give you just much time to assess whether or not this is the right tool for you. Let's talk about the key features that you really need to think about as you are considering ActiveCampaign. Okay, let's have a more detailed look at ActiveCampaign's top features. So they have marketing automation. So ActiveCampaign marketing automation is really fantastic. Really fantastic. Okay, they are able to actually deliver fast. They are able to deliver campaigns real fast, and with let's say some flexibility that's built into the process. It's just fantastic. They have automation templates. Okay, so this is really cool. They do have more than 750 to 1,000 automation templates. This is just fantastic. They do offer SMS automation, so this is really cool. So you're able to actually know exactly how you want to deliver your campaigns. Okay, SMS automation is included on the Plus plan and higher, so you can integrate with a number of tools such as ClickSend, Message Media, and Twilio. Okay, and ActiveCampaign provides you with a variety of automation templates. So just be aware that SMS sending is only available on the Plus plan and higher, okay, which starts at around $70 to $100 per month. So it's not really cheap. And you also need to be on the expensive enterprise account if you want your own custom SMS number for sending. And ActiveCampaign has CRM, so this is kind of cool. They do have a built-in CRM, so they have a lot of features that might be interesting for your business, okay? And it's really important to understand that what we love about ActiveCampaign CRM is the flexibility and the scalability. Again, as I said before, it's not just about the CRM automation templates. It's not just about the flexibility, but it's also about the scalability. So if you have the resources for it, if you have the budget for it, if you get ActiveCampaign as a smaller player, as a smaller business, as you grow, the tool will actually scale with you. The tool will adapt to your operational needs. Okay, it's important. And ActiveCampaign also does have landing pages, so this is really kind of cool. And what we love here is that when we researched ActiveCampaign, we saw that they have about 50 to 100 total. Like they have active, responsive landing page templates. Okay, so we're speaking about landing page templates that are customizable across. Not even customizable. They actually fit all types of devices. We're speaking about tablets, phablets, tablets. I mean, tablets, phablets, smartphones, desktop, and then laptops. So it's really important to understand that. Okay. So one thing I want to say here is that we love the fact that for the landing page they have a drag and drop builder, which is really good. So you don't have to have any kind of coding experience. You can really start using it right away. I want to do a deeper analysis here, okay? And by the way, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're giving you an in-depth review of ActiveCampaign. So I really want to really dig a little deeper here so you really know what you're getting yourself into as you are trying to buy ActiveCampaign. And I want to first talk about the features. So we have here, you have, in terms of ease of use, ActiveCampaign has a very user-friendly design with easily navigable menus. The dashboard has a useful getting started slider to help new users, and it has a demo data to give you an idea of how best to use sections. A nice feature is the content manager, which stores all of your assets in a centralized hub, making it easy to keep things organized. Okay, with so much functionality, it may be a little complicated for absolute beginners at first. In terms of newsletter creation, it's not actually it's very easy to use. Okay, for the editor, you have the drag and drop email builder that is very fast and has a couple of handy features. We love that a lot. And one is that you can save custom blocks to reuse, and the other is that it allows you to see changes other people have made, so Google Docs style. Previously, it wasn't very easy to add columns. However, a recent update has added a whole section on structures, which simplifies things a lot. And you can also edit the code directly in the template editor and preview your changes in real time. So another very cool addition in our view is that you can add actions, add a tag, add to a list, and you can add automation, etc. when a contact clicks on an element like an image or link, which is great for segmentation. In terms of personalization, fantastic also, and easy to use if then else logic is available via conditional content, which allows you to show certain customers different content based on certain conditions like interest, links clicked in the past. You can also now add personalized signatures to your one-on-one emails with the new signature personalization tool. And you have email tabs, you have classic newsletters, SMS, autoresponders, A/B testing, RSS triggered, advanced automation. ActiveCampaign, they don't have a dedicated transactional email server, but you can easily integrate with Postmark, for example. In terms of choice and flexibility of templates design, fantastic. They have about 250 to 500 modern responsive templates to choose from. In terms of email marketing, well, they are the king or the queen of email marketing, so their standards is really unbeatable. Okay, it's extremely powerful and very, very user friendly, allowing you to automate follow-up campaigns, edit multiple conditions, and much more. And this is all done via an easy to use flowchart style automation builder. And there are also plenty of pre-made recipes, okay, which are templates for you to use or get ideas from. Okay, and otherwise you can build your own automation from scratch. In terms of list management, you compared to some other tools that we have tested, managing contacts and lists is made much easier due to their automation functions here, which allows you really to organize people into lists. Okay, and you can check out their complete guide on their website when it comes to build an email list for ActiveCampaign's initiatives. I also want to talk to you about registration forms, opt-in and opt-out processes. Okay, now it's very easy to use. So ActiveCampaign lets you create your own custom fields, and aside from the standard forms, which are fully responsive, it also allows you to create floating forms and modals. Okay, if you're on Shopify, for example, you can automatically embed a form on your site instead of having to copy and paste it into your store's code. So this form can include a discount code to encourage users to make a purchase. In terms of deliverability, ActiveCampaigns tend to score really high in our deliverability test, landing emails in the main inbox of the most popular providers like Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, and AOL. And ActiveCampaign's deliverability is fairly consistent, which is good news for email marketers. Okay, and in terms of reports and analysis here, ActiveCampaigns allows reporting on basically everything. Opens, click maps, page visits, geo tracking, and e-commerce reports are also available on certain plans for Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, and more. And the recommendations for you section also help. It really provides helpful suggestions on action you can take. Okay, other reports include contact trains, dealer reports, chat conversions, automation reports, and unfortunately, custom reports are only available on the enterprise plan. And in terms of languages, their website and support are both available in English plus 5 other languages. You can change your user profile to one of more than 20 languages, including Spanish, French, German, Italian, Russian. And there are other features that we think are sort of important also. They have a spam and design testing. So these are both available. Spam testing is simply a pass or fail that you get before you send out your campaign. You get there. And there are no factors present to help understand the ruling. Okay. And so you have bounce management. They offer bounce management. So soft bounces are counted as hard bounces after 3 times. And this then puts them in an exclusion list. They have a block list. So this is actually very important. You can import contacts directly into this list and export to. You also have storage available for data and images. So here you have images that are above 1,000 pixels will be downsized. So, and this is done automatically. So ActiveCampaign will take care of that. You don't have to do anything on your end to actually facilitate the process. So this is really important to know. I want to quickly talk to you about some pro features that you'll find in ActiveCampaigns. Okay, so here we're talking about authentication. So SPF and DKIM are supported. This is really good. You have your own domain, so it's possible to use your own tracking domain to improve your newsletters, company branding. This is kind of cool. You have different levels of account access. This is kind of cool also here. So because when you think about it, this is a very flexible system without specific levels. So you define the group names and also the exact access for each of these groups via tick boxes. You have 2-factor authentication for an additional security layer that's available too. Not a problem at all. Okay. In terms of integration, what we love about ActiveCampaign is just the sheer size, the sheer magnitude of integration. They do offer plenty of integration options such as PayPal, Shopify, Google Analytics, Eventbrite, and WordPress. And you shouldn't have a problem finding what you need because they also integrate with Zapier. Okay, so this is kind of cool. And they have like 900 to 1,000, sometimes 1,200 integrations. Just fantastic. They have a landing page builder. So basically, the templates are varied and easy to edit. So landing pages are hosted on a custom domain or subdomain. On the professional plan and up, you can create personalized web experiences by hiding or removing certain elements. You can also add special buttons, which include calling a phone number, downloading a file, or sending an email. This is just really fast. Okay. What about customer support? Well, support is really fast and friendly via all mediums and available in several languages. So their knowledge base is particularly useful and easily searchable. Okay, so this is something you need to think about. They also have video tutorials available. They have webinars, live and archived, and one-on-one training on the Plus plan. And live chat is also available on all plans, but no phone support. No phone support. Very important to remember that. So if you are someone, if you are a marketer or you are a small business owner who likes to talk let's say to software providers, to their customer service team, you may have a problem with ActiveCampaign. And so overall, we think that ActiveCampaign is one of the most powerful email marketing software tools on the market. Hardly missing a thing when it comes to pro features. Okay, so if you're a marketer, if you're a small business owner, if you're a mid-sized business owner, you will benefit from, even if you're an enterprise manager, you will benefit from excellent sales automation, subscriber management through the use of automated workflows, and the new features they are constantly adding. Just fantastic. What about pricing? So we're going to show you on the screen ActiveCampaign pricing, so you can see whatever pricing they have as of the date of this show. It's important to know that pricing goes up based on the number of subscribers. So from 2,500 subscribers to 5,000 to 10,000 to 50,000 to so it really depends. Okay, and one thing that's really important also is that it depends on the plan that you're on. So there are different plans. So I just want you to look on the screen. We're going to leave the pictures on the screen for a while so you can just see what we're talking about. Okay, so here is our verdicts here, our decision here. And though we recommend ActiveCampaign, its prices are something to take into consideration. Despite being the most favorable, let's say the most favorable marketing automation tool, it is expensive. So you got to ask yourself, do you have the budget for it? Okay. So our conclusion is, do we recommend ActiveCampaign? Yes. We think that this is really, really tough to fault ActiveCampaign. Not only does it offer almost everything you need within an email marketing platform, but they do it very well. The software does it very well. The big question is, do you have the resources for it? Okay, you got to have the resources for it. You got to really have the budget for it. And are you willing to invest the time and commitment, the time and efforts when it comes to learning the tool? This is also really important. In our view, ActiveCampaign really kicks ass in a lot of places, and this is totally worth it. But again, be ready to invest. Be ready to actually gear up for the steep learning curve. But it is our top-rated software tool, 9.8 over 10. We love it. But again, it is what it is. So thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about ActiveCampaign. We just had an in-depth review of the software tool. So I gave you an overview, the pros and cons, the suitability, the key features. We did some deeper analysis, sort of explain to you what you can expect, the pricing, and we gave you our verdict. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.